Every day, we move through a world built for our specific proportions. We know the height of a doorway, the length of a sidewalk, and the 206 separate bones that provide our internal structure. This schematic maps out that precise physical baseline. This localized perspective makes the world feel manageable. Because we measure everything against our own height and stride, we rarely notice that this familiar scale is only one small slice of a much larger system. To see the rest of that system, we have to pull out, past the clouds, past the atmosphere, and into the dark. Understanding the world requires us to step away from our eye-level experience and look at the absolute largest picture possible. Out here, our sense of size is quickly recalibrated. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, a gas giant so massive that those swirling atmospheric bands could swallow entire terrestrial worlds. At the center of this neighborhood sits the Sun. It is technically a star, a volatile reactor capable of launching massive solar prominences like this one, which arcs thousands of miles into space. The void between that star and our home is immense. Even moving at the speed of light, it takes 8 minutes for a photon to cross the vacuum and reach our location. Earth waits at the end of that journey. In the context of the deep space void, this vibrant blue planet is the only known harbor for biological life in the system. Our precise orbital position allows us to intercept just enough of that solar energy to maintain the fragile conditions we consider normal. Water covers 71% of the planet, with the Pacific Ocean making up the largest share. Climates are governed by the thermal limits of that water. At exactly 0 degrees Celsius, or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, it freezes, forming permanent ice caps. The remaining land is split into 7 distinct geological continents. Humans have further subdivided those landmasses, establishing more than 190 politically defined countries across the globe. Some of our engineered borders are visible even at this scale. The Great Wall of China traces the natural mountainous topography for thousands of miles, a massive human-made line across the landscape. At this planetary level, we see a constant tension between ancient natural geography and the boundaries drawn by human history. Dropping down through the clouds, the focus shifts from planetary geometry to the creatures living on the surface. For millions of years, the Tyrannosaurus rex represented the apex of terrestrial size and power, becoming one of history's most famous predators. However, dinosaur evolution occupied every available niche. While the T-Rex was massive, other species lived their entire lives at roughly the size of a chicken. Today, the elephant has taken the spot as the largest animal on land. Other animals evolved for extreme specialization rather than pure bulk. The giraffe, for example, uses a prehensile tongue that can reach 50 centimeters in length to navigate thorny branches. Intelligence scales just as dynamically as physical size. In the oceans, dolphins display a level of cognitive capability that rivals many terrestrial species. From towering giants to hyper-specialized hunters, biological life is constantly pushing the boundaries of what is physically possible. This schematic shows how plants harvest that 8-minute-old solar light. Through photosynthesis, they manufacture their own food by converting sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into energy. Internal biology can be equally complex. An octopus utilizes a 3-heart circulatory system to keep its blood moving through its unique body. Even simple chemistry offers surprises. Honey has unique molecular properties that prevent the growth of bacteria, meaning it never spoils. Our everyday labels for food often conflict with scientific reality. Botanically, a berry must develop from a single ovary and typically carries its seeds on the inside. Under those strict rules, bananas are berries, while strawberries are not. These botanical and chemical oddities show that the categories we use to organize our daily lives often fall apart when analyzed at a technical level. The feeling of a mundane or normal life is a product of our limited human perspective. When we zoom back out, from the cells of a leaf, through the atmosphere, and into the planetary view, the scale changes, but complexity remains. From a distant star to a historical border or a piece of fruit, profound detail is hidden at every level of reality. Maintaining curiosity means questioning the baseline world we see every day. The entire universe is a layered encyclopedia of extremes, offering new wonders to anyone willing to look past the surface.